them. You understand? So what are you using? And what have you used?
I've used methamphetamine before. I've smoked marijuana.
All right. So you be sure and you let felony drug court know that.
Yes.
Four 509 State of Texas versus Vivian Vasquez. I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. That's a 3rd degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine if you probated. State recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea bargaining agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We would like to, Your Honor.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
And Your Honor, as in reading the police report, she did consent to the search. She's asking today to be placed on 3 years probation and take responsibility for that. As you know, she's asking. Also, Your Honor, there was an FTA from last week that asked that warrant be recalled so she could be in her probation today.
All right. Ms. Vasquez, is there anything you wish to say?
One additional thing, Your Honor, she did contact me that same last week on Monday at 4 o'clock. I let her know that we were out of time for court that day. We did file a motion and talking about coming and speaking about the FTA. We decided to take this route and do probation. So we'd ask for that. Thank you.
All right. But she did enter this plea voluntarily?
She very much so, Your Honor.
So you understand that the court, because I want the record to be clear, I don't want anyone doing a plea because they have an FTA. So that's not the reason for the plea, is it?
No, Your Honor. It just also was an option in order to get around it. Not because, but just an option.
Okay, but I want the record to be clear.
Not in any sense. She's doing the probation voluntarily, voluntarily with no duress.
Okay. All right. So, Ms. Vasquez, is there anything you wish to say? All right. How many children do you have? And I need you to speak up so the court will.
I have 3.
What are their ages?
My daughter's 25, my son's 17, and I have a 5-year-old little boy.
5-year-old and just a 5-year-old?
My son, 5.
Okay.
And a 17-year-old.
All right. And is a 17-year-old and 5-year-old living with you?
Yes.
Are you living by yourself or with someone?
By myself.
And what's your drug of choice?
I don't do drugs. I smoked marijuana before.
All right. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Positive for marijuana.
Anything else? Where are you working?
I work for interim healthcare as a provider.
Doing what?
Patient care, providing services for the elderly as a home care provider.
So for Medicaid, Your Honor, it pays for individuals to be at someone's home where they're elderly and just do not as a nurse, but to do the trash, make sure they're fed. It's a job.
I don't allow that in my court. So I don't allow people to be home health care providers or work with minors when they're in my court. What I have discovered is that being a home health care provider, I think that's sort of like a calling, sort of like being a nurse is a calling. And if that's a field that you went into and you always wanted to go into, that's great. But sometimes what I've discovered is that people are just doing that job because it's a job. And I don't think allowing people who are on probation to be there would be good, because I don't think the persons that they're caring for know of their criminal history.
I understand.
Okay. So you're not going to be allowed to work that.
Yes.
So then how are you going to make money? What are your plans?
I can apply at the bank. I've been looking at this position at Bank of America on Indeed. So I've submitted the application. My second option is Alorica.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a inbound calls for different companies that they go.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you 3 weeks because I think you should give people notice when you're leaving a job.
Yes,
So I'm gonna give her 3 weeks, and after that 3 weeks time, she cannot be a home health care provider. So let me check out the handy dandy calendar. All right, so by July 14th, that is your last day. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is what the court is gonna do. Sentence you to 3 years in prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's $1,000 fine, probated, proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment with minors and no employment as a home health care provider after July 14th. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm going to want her tested for levels. Your levels had better be going down, you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to do a referral to felony drug court. And here's the thing, when you go to felony drug court, don't tell them this story that you're telling me, that the only thing you use is marijuana. You need to be open and honest with them, you understand? So what are you using? And what have you
I
used?
used methamphetamine before. I've smoked marijuana.
All right. So you be sure and you let felony drug court know that.
Yes, ma'am.
There's going to be 120 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide the proof of COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring you to get COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. There's going to be parenting classes, and then the remaining of the hours will be waived upon completion of parenting classes. I'm going to want field visits 2 times per month, random. Please tell the officer to check on the children. Probation, is there anything else that's needed?
No, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Just the warrant, you recall, John. Just the warrant, you
Can
recall.
you recall the warrant?
Thank you.
It was-